How the Mind Works with Jeff Israel Nthiwa. Now, welcome to this comprehensive lesson on how your mind works. Discover the fascinating realm of conscious and subconscious mind and learn how to unlock the power within so you can finally live the life you are destined to live. My name is Jeff Israel Nthiwa. My mission is to empower individuals to harness the power of the mind, the power of their minds, the power of their emotions and consciousness to create positive and transformative changes within them and around them. Now, through the integration of scientific principles, meditation practices, visualization techniques, I aim to help people to break free from limiting beliefs, heal their past traumas, and unlock their fullest potential. You see, as human beings, we come into this world with unlimited potential. And the reason this channel has been about helping people live life of zero limits is because I believe that we were born for more. I believe that all of us as human beings, none of us can claim to have unlimited potential. Even though most of us live, so low, below what we call unlimited potential. I am committed to providing you with the tools, knowledge, and support necessary for personal growth and transformation, helping you to live a more fulfilling, abundant, and purpose-driven life. Now, by understanding the connection between mind, body, and your spirit, I'll be helping you to awaken your inner healer and manifest the desires that are within you so you can become the person you were born to be. So let's explore more on your conscious mind, because all this is happening in your mind. There's a lot of development right now on the power of the mind, and any great coach will help you to harness the power of your mind so you can take back your power. You see, from 4 years of age, we lose our power through negative priming, negative conditioning of our minds. And we are told our limits from 4 years of age. You're told what your limits are, and you're told, the environment sort of just place a ceiling over your head. And you carry this to your relationships, you carry this to your career, you carry this to everything that you do with your hands. There is a sort of a limitation in your mind on what you're capable of becoming. So let's look at the conscious mind. Let's look at the conscious mind. The conscious mind, a spark of awareness. Now, the conscious mind is the part of your awareness that perceives and processes information in real time. It is the conscious mind keeps you away from trouble, away from pain, it keeps you in safe mode. Only that if you stay in your conscious mind too much, that means you never really take risk because you're always in that comfort zone. The conscious mind only works with what is familiar, and that also means that you will never develop, you never really have the personal development because your mind is keeping you only in your familiar zone. And that's why people remain the same for decades. They remain the same. You meet someone, they are thinking the same, talking the same story, and having the same relationships, going to the same job over and over and over, because the conscious mind, the job of the conscious mind is just to keep you safe. The conscious mind is not interested in your progress, not interested in your growth. Okay. And another job of the conscious mind is the information processing. And here we explore how the conscious mind processes data, making decisions and shaping your understanding of the world. And we'll be learning about how to focus and how to use your pattern of focus so you can impress upon your mind the desired destiny. Now, let's look at conscious change. You'll be discovering how the conscious mind plays a crucial role in initiating and maintaining positive change when it's well directed. So you got to take charge of your conscious mind and focus it using the pattern of focus. Focus your conscious mind on things that matter to you and make those things familiar to your conscious mind. Remember, we began by saying the conscious mind only works with what is familiar. If it's not familiar, it actually sieves it and throws it away. And so it's your job, it's your responsibility to expose your conscious mind through things that help you, things that elevate you, stories that elevate you, and stories that push you forward. But your focus will definitely determine your destiny. And so if you're constantly exposing your conscious mind to limiting stories, to stories of limitation, then that's exactly what you're going to create. You're going to create the same experience. And so the power is within you. All right, so let's look at the subconscious mind. This is 90%. The subconscious mind is 90% of your mind. Okay, so this is the big one. This is the mother. Is the mother, is the one that births your experience in life is coming from what is stored in the subconscious mind. It's like the place where you store everything. Our experiences, anything that is emotionally felt, is usually stored in the subconscious mind. This is the seat of influence. This is why you do the things that you do, is because you know everything is coming from this data that is stored in the subconscious mind. And the data can go all the way to your childhood, it can go all the way to even before you're born, through your parents. The subconscious mind is able to perceive and store information like trauma. It can store it. It's stored in the subconscious mind. And some of us, our healing, we need to go all the way back to even before birth for us to complete our healing. So let's look at the definition that I've written for you here. The subconscious mind is the powerhouse of automatic thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors that end up shaping our life. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about, the things that you do. You're doing it because this is stored. There is information, data of beliefs, thoughts, and psychological responses that have been stored in your subconscious mind, including behavior. So this is now what is familiar to you. What is familiar to you is stored in your subconscious mind. What you've always known, everything you've known is there. All your beliefs, all your emotions, all that. The emotions that you're most familiar with are stored there. Now, influence on thoughts. The thoughts and behaviors gain insights into the subconscious mind, and influences our thoughts, emotions, and actions on a deep level. The subconscious mind influences our thoughts and emotions from a deep level. Now remember, this mind is the mind of feelings, is the mind of emotion, is the mind of dreams. In fact, some people call it the mind of God, because whatever is in the subconscious mind is actually what you become. It's your identity, and it's the the capacity through which you express your behaviors and your thoughts. Okay, so let's gain insights into how the subconscious mind influences those thoughts and influences your emotions and action on a deep level. Okay, let's look at the reprogramming potential. Learn effective techniques to reprogram your subconscious mind and align it with your desires and goals. Now, remember, if you don't reprogram your mind, you're not going far. All you're doing is you're trying to do things from a conscious level. The subconscious mind tells you this is who you are. You try motivational speaking, you become a motivational speaker to yourself, you motivate yourself. Tomorrow, the subconscious mind tells you who you are. Until you go deeper past the wall of resistance between the conscious mind and subconscious mind, there's what we call the wall of resistance. And most people don't penetrate there because they are not authentic and honest with themselves. You need to tell yourself the truth that this is where I am and this is where I want to be, and then reprogram your subconscious mind. Consistent exposure of your subconscious mind to your dreams, to your vision, to where you want to be, to where you want to go. Okay, brilliant. Are we together? Awesome. Okay, let me see on the comment section. Let me know what you are learning. What is your takeaway from this session today? Now let's look at the power of beliefs shaping perception. Now, understand how beliefs are formed and their profound impact on your thoughts, emotions, your decisions, and self-perception. Now, what is a belief? A belief is a feeling of certainty. A belief is a feeling of certainty about what something means to you. And we come to believe from experiences, we believe something. To be certain is to be sure. So when I say I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I feel certain that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Okay, so I believe it's a feeling of certainty. It's not just an affirmation of knowledge, something you know. It's actually a surety. It's a feeling of certainty. If you believe something, then there's a sense of emotions you're putting in your perception, so you can now create a belief. So a belief is like an idea with reasons that give you emotional rooting so that the idea can stand. Okay. So we're going to explore the ways in which our beliefs shape our destiny, our actions, and harness our potential. If you look at someone's behavior, looking at what they believe, someone can tell you all they want to tell you about what's possible, but you will know through their action, you know what they believe, the action that they take. People will promise you what they can do, but the action they take will be actually reflected will reflect what their deep beliefs are. Okay, you discover powerful techniques to identify and transform limiting beliefs that hold you back and achieve your fullest potential. Through this breakthrough program, you'll achieve all this, and so you can shape or reshape your destiny. You are born for more. Let's look at the power of language, which is another topic that we are going to address during the breakthrough program. Here is where you rewrite your story. You move from those stories at Jabba. You're just sharing stories to give you a sense of certainty, to change, to rewrite as your story. You also change that story you call your story, because if your story is a story of limitations and it's holding you back and doesn't serve you, then it's time to divorce it. It's time to change it. And so part of the breakthrough process is to use your mind to rewrite your story. Now, remember, research now shows us that every single day The ordinary human being has got 62,000 stories they are telling themselves. And most of these stories are negative. Most of these stories are redundant. They are the same yesterday. They tell themselves the same story every day for years. I'm not good enough. This the same story over and over again, because again we say the mind works with what is familiar. Until you tell yourself a new story and make it familiar to your mind, then you will keep telling that negative, redundant story. Tell yourself, my story is changing. This is through the power of language. You can rewrite your reality. There is no reality apart from the reality you create. So please make sure your reality is one that is in alignment with who you are. So you're going to uncover the profound impact of language and words that you use and how they contribute to shaping your perception of reality. Okay, the story you're telling yourself over and over and over again. Sometimes you need to just pause, listen to the story inside of your head, and tell it to shut up. Some of these negative stories that don't serve us. We are going to explore how positive self-talk can enhance your well-being, while negative self-talk can actually hinder your progress. This is impacting you more than you want to know. Your self-talk is so powerful. If you want to influence someone, you change their language, you change the way they talk to themselves. If you want to influence yourself, you want to change your life, you change the way you talk to yourself. Okay, you're going to discover the strategies to improve your self-talk, challenge these negative limiting patterns, and cultivate a more empowering inner dialogue. It's possible. My life is changing. I deserve a new story. I am loving and lovable. That's a new story. It's an affirmation of a new story. Now, let's look at harnessing the mind's potential for success. Like I said, I feel my mission and calling is really to help people think differently and to help people reshape their destiny by changing their thinking. So I'll give you a few steps here. One is self-awareness. You need to develop a deep understanding of your mind's function and its potential for success, and know that nothing is holding you back apart from your way of thinking. As a man thinketh, so is she. Now, the second one is reprogramming your mind. Okay, so in coaching, we teach our coaches and students on how to reprogram the mind. Now, the mind is reprogrammable. Okay, the mind can be reprogrammed. The mind is, now we are learning, there's something called neuroplasticity. It can stretch, the mind can stretch, and you can create a new experience by stretching the capacity of your mind. Okay, so we are going to implement these powerful techniques to reprogram your mind and align it with your desired destiny. And then we will integrate new beliefs, positive language, empowering thoughts into your daily life as rituals, so we can now create lasting change. Now, my idea with the breakthrough program is to help people embrace the infinite power within them, unleash the sleeping giant. If I can serve you by your permission, I would help you to divorce your limiting mindset, divorce your story, and live your infinite potential. Live that life God created you. Because you possess the knowledge, the potential that you need is within you. All that you need is within you to change your life. And now you will know how to harness the capabilities of your mind so you can unleash that potential. Embrace the opportunities to transform your life into the life you were born to live. So thank you so much. Thank you for the notes you've taken. Let me see on the comment section, what did you get from this conversation? What did you get from this breakthrough intervention call? And I like to thank you because I believe you've taken time to work on yourself, and you're becoming unstoppable even as you work on your mindset. Now, I'll leave a link below. There is a free consultation session that I'm inviting you to. I want you to personalize this and make it intentional. If this year is going to be a different year from the last one, then you have to do something different. You got to be intentional, okay? And so I am going to leave behind under this video, I'm leaving my calendar. So just feel it to ask you two questions. Just fill the calendar, and I'll take you through the journey that will begin the process of totally changing your life. As I go, think about things that are pure, things that are lovely, things that build, things that encourage, elevate. Think about such things, and you create such an amazing, amazing life. You deserve it, and I'm here rooting for you. God bless you, and see you again here at Breakthrough with Jeff, where we live life with zero limits. Thank you, and God bless.